తెలంగాణ ప్రభుత్వం విడుదల చేసిన 2022 టెట్ ఫలితాలలో రామయ్య కాంపిటేటివ్ కోచింగ్ సెంటర్ ప్రభంజనం. టెట్ పేపర్ 1లో 133 మార్కులతో స్టేట్ ఫస్ట్ ర్యాంక్ సాధించిన జె అంజని. టెట్ పేపర్ 2 మ్యాథ్స్ సైన్స్ విభాగంలో 129 మార్కులు, 127 మార్కులతో స్టేట్ టాప్ ర్యాంకులు సాధించిన జె అంజని అండ్ సరిత. టెట్ పేపర్ 2 సోషల్ స్టడీస్ విభాగంలో 122 మార్కులతో స్టేట్ టాప్ ర్యాంక్ సాధించిన ఏ మమత. మరియు అన్ని పేపర్లలో 90% ఉత్తీర్ణత సాధించిన ఏకైక సంస్థ రామయ్య కాంపిటేటివ్ కోచింగ్ సెంటర్. 2017-18 డిఎస్సి ఎస్జిటిలో స్టేట్ ఫస్ట్ ర్యాంక్ సాధించిన మహేష్. స్టేట్ టాప్ 10 ర్యాంకులతో పాటు అత్యధిక ఉద్యోగాలు సాధించిన ఏకైక సంస్థ రామయ్య కాంపిటేటివ్ కోచింగ్ సెంటర్. మరియు గురుకుల టీచర్స్లో టీజీటీ మ్యాథ్స్ స్టేట్ ఫస్ట్ ర్యాంక్ స్రవంతి, టీజీటీ బయో సైన్స్ స్టేట్ ఫస్ట్ ర్యాంక్ సుధా, టీజీటీ సోషల్ స్టేట్ ఫస్ట్ ర్యాంక్ బి శ్రీధర్, టీజీటీ సోషల్ స్టేట్ సెకండ్ ర్యాంక్ రాజేందర్ రెడ్డి, టీజీటీ తెలుగు స్టేట్ ఫస్ట్ ర్యాంక్ అంజన్ కుమార్, ఫిజికల్ డైరెక్టర్ స్టేట్ ఫస్ట్ ర్యాంక్ రాజ్యలక్ష్మి, ఫిజికల్ డైరెక్టర్ స్టేట్ సెకండ్ ర్యాంక్ దివ్య, టీజీటీ ఫిజికల్ సైన్స్ స్టేట్ థర్డ్ ర్యాంక్ శ్రీలక్ష్మి, పీజీటీ ఫిజికల్ సైన్స్ స్టేట్ థర్డ్ ర్యాంక్ మురళి, పీజీటీ ఇంగ్లీష్ స్టేట్ థర్డ్ ర్యాంక్ యాదగిరి. 2017-18 డిఎస్సి గురుకుల టీచర్స్లలో 70 నుండి 80% ఉద్యోగాలు సాధించిన ఏకైక సంస్థ రామయ్య కాంపిటేటివ్ కోచింగ్ సెంటర్. డిఎస్సి గురుకుల టీచర్స్ మరియు గ్రూప్స్ ఎస్ఐ కానిస్టేబుల్స్ కోచింగ్ కొరకు డైరెక్టర్ సిరికొండ లక్ష్మీనారాయణ గారి సారథ్యంలో అత్యుత్తమమైన అధ్యాపక బృందంచే కొత్త బ్యాచ్లు ప్రారంభమైనవి. వివరాలకు సంప్రదించండి 9246208422, 8885555202, 88585900, 800895440, 800895448, 8520844463.
Hi to the aspirants who are going to appearing for the junior lecturers. So this is Zoology HARINADH sir from Ramaya Coaching Center. So congratulations to the aspirants for hearing a good news from the TSPSC. The next one, so welcome to our Zoology Park. Zoology Park means zoology syllabus. So what are the animals? It means what are the units in our Zoology Park? So nearly 11 units are there. 11 units are there. The 11 units are common for the Gurukula and then degree college, JLs and DLs. And the concepts depth is increased to the junior college lecturers to degree college lecturers. So mainly 11 animals are present in our Zoology Park. So let us see. So these are the 11. So the code for the 11 animals, GNCC, GE and then SCDHEI. These are the 11 animals in our Zoology Park and then 11 units in our zoology syllabus. So first of all, what is G? G means general concepts. This is the first one, general concept. General concepts. General concepts. This is the first unit. So after that we will deeply discuss about what are the components. It means what are the subtopics present in the each and every unit. So this is the first one, general concept. The second one is non-car dates. Non-car dates. This is the second one, non-car datas. This is the second one, non-car datas. And then third unit is car data. Third unit is car data. Third one is car data. The next one, the fourth one is cell biology. This is the cell biology, the fourth one. Cell biology. Cell biology. Normally the cell biology is difficult to our zoology students. Why? Because means it is in botany in the intermediate. That's why most of the people neglect this topic that is called cell biology. So cell biology is also important one in our syllabus. Next one, the G. G means genetics. G means genetics. G means genetics. Next one, the S, the code S for, that is systems. Systems and cell physiology. These are the systems. Systems. Systems and physiology. Cell physiology, this is the unit. The next one, evolution. Evolution. Evolution is the another unit. Evolution. The next one, development biology. Most of the questions came from this unit, that is called development biology. This is the development biology. Development biology. The next one, histology. Histology, it is the single concept unit. Histology. What is the tissues are present, and then what type of tissues are seen in the all the animal organs. It means digestive system and then small intestine, like these things all are included in this histology. Histology. The next one is ecology. It is the another most important one, ecology. And finally, in our zoology park, the final one is immunology. Immunology, 11 animals, and 11 animals, it means 11 units are present in our zoology syllabus. So in the zoology syllabus, most of the questions came only from the intermediate and then degree semester books. Okay, it means the inter and degree. Look here, the examination pattern, inter and degree. So 60% of it is the weightage to the inter and degree syllabus. Intermediate and then degree semester. It is better to brings the collects the old syllabus of the degree books, not semester like. The old concepts of the degree books is also useful to the for our reference. The next one, the PG level. So PG level concepts are what? How much percentage means? 40%. It is the syllabus of the zoology. So inter 60%, inter and degree 60%, and then PG level is 40%. This is the weightage to the our question paper in the examination. Okay, 150 marks. Each question carrying 2 marks. There is no negative marks. Only negative marks can seen in the PG. It means Gurukula jail only. Okay, in the government junior college lecturers, there is no negative marks. So the units are 11 units. The 11 units are common for the JL and then DL. Okay, the depth of the subject is increased to the JL to DL level. That is the only main things you can remember morely. Okay, so let us see what are the subtopics present in the general concepts and then non-cardias. All these 11 units we can refer and see. And the next one is, what are the reference books? What are the books useful for the revision or know the concepts of about these 11 units? Okay, let us see. Okay, this is the first unit, that is general concepts. In the general concepts, look here, the general concept. The weightage of the general concept according to the previous examination question paper. So the general concept having, it consists, look here, it consists of 5 to 6 questions. 5 to 6 questions. Okay, the weightage is 10 to 12 marks. 10 to 12 marks. So this is the weightage. So for knowing the general concepts, what are the reference books for us? So the reference books are, look here, the reference books are the first year intermediate. First year inter, and then degree first sem, and then old degree books, old degree first year. So these are the reference books for us to know the general concepts and then to get 10 to 12 marks, and then it is weightage about what is that means 5 to 6 questions. So look here, what are the concepts present in the general concepts? In the general concepts, the first one is level of structural organization. In the level of structural organization, unicellular organisms, multicellular organisms, and then prokaryotes and then eukaryotes. So these are the colonial forms. All these things are present in the, what is that means, levels of structural organization. The next one, the second one is acoelomates. According to the coelom, they are classified into animals, acoelomates and then pseudocoelomates and then eucoelomates, enterocoelomates, protostomia, deuterostomia. All these things are present in the second concept. This is the second concept, protostomia, deuterostomia, all these things. So commonly in the previous question paper, one question is compulsory in the coeloms. So what are the coelomates? What are the acoelomates? What are the pseudocoelomates? Mainly they asking the examples of the animals. So examples should be very, very important in the jails examination. Okay, remember these things. Next one is concepts of species and then classification, binomial nomenclature. So all these are included in the third concept. So mainly 3 concepts are present in the general concepts. Each concept contains 2 marks. Okay, it means it contains 2 questions. 2 questions means 3 concepts is equal to 6 questions and then 6 questions carrying 12 marks. This is the first one and then important one. The second one, look here, what is the second unit or what is the second animal in our zoology park? That is called NonCar Data. According to our code GNCC, G is over and then N means NonCar Data. So this is the NonCar Data. So what are the referral books for the NonCar Data? Look here, the referral books are, the first one is, look here, the first one is intermediate. So intermediate and then the new SEM 1. The new SEM 1, it means degree first year, and it also the old degree first year book, So these are very useful for the NonCar Data. So according to these books, PG level books like Court series are useful for the reference of the NonCar Data. In the previous examination, the NonCar Data, 18 questions came from the NonCar Data. 18 questions is equal to 36 marks. 18 questions and then the marks are 36 marks. So what are the concepts? So normally, in the NonCar Data, general characters are common up to class level of the 9 phylums which are included in the NonCar Data. So according to general concepts, the another main concepts are asking the examination point of view. So what are the examination point of view? What are the another general concepts? Look here, these are the first one is in the protozoa. Look here, in the protozoa, what are the another things? Locomotion of the protozoa phylum. The next one, nutrition and reproduction in protozoa. So in these things, the locomotion is very important in the examination point of view. In the previous question paper, 1 to 2 questions are asked from this concept, that is called locomotion of the protozoa. The next one, diseases, protozoan diseases. The diseases are amoebiasis, malaria, and then trypanosomiasis. Amoebiasis. Okay, amoebiasis means Entamoeba histolytica. And malaria means Plasmodium vivax and the Plasmodium falciparum. So 4 species are included in the Plasmodium. So that is the another one. Next one is trypanosomiasis. So the diseases, previous question paper, they are asking 2 to 3 questions. They asked the 2 to 3 questions commonly in the protozoan diseases. The next one, porifera. In the porifera, canal system of porifera and then skeletal system of porifera and then reproductive system of porifera. This is the common concepts included in the porifera. The next one in the coelant data, polymorphism. This is the polymorphism. The next one, metagenesis. Next one, coral formation. Coral formation, it is the important concept, coral formation, and then obelia. Obelia is the only animal having the polyp and medusa forms. That's why obelia is also another important concept in the coelenterata. Now it is up to the coelenterata is called cnidaria. Cnidaria, it is commonly called cnidaria. So coral formation is very, very important in this unit. The next one, helminthes. Helminthes means it is included in platyhelminthes and then nematic helminthes and then aschelminthes. So the helminthes, the common helminthic parasites of man, that is called Fasciola hepatica, and then what is that means? Cystosoma hematobium, Tenosolium, and then what is that means? Echinococcus. Echinococcus means it is called, what is that means? Dog tapeworm. So these are the concepts things in the Tenosolium and then platyhelminthes. The next one is Ascaris. Ascaris, it is also another important one. Ascaris. Next one, Ankylostoma. Ankylostoma, Trichinella and their life cycles are important in the nematic helminthes. Next one is parasites adaptation in the helminthes. These are also asked in the previous examination. So these are the concepts in the helminthic parasites and then helminthes diseases. So this is the another one. The next one, look here. In the Annelida, excretory system of Annelida, it means nephridia. Nephridias, types of nephridias. The next one, coelom formation in the Annelida. Coelom and then coelom ducts and then metamerism. Metamerism is also important. Arthropoda. Arthropoda, important concept is mouth parts of insects. Mouth parts of insects, cutting, biting, okay, like this thing, piercing, mouth parts are important. And then Ommatidium, compound. Compound is the another one. Next one, useful and harmful insects. Useful and harmful insects and then metamorphosis insects. Next one, apiculture. Apiculture and then sericulture in India. Apiculture means culturing or rearing of honeybees, and then sericulture, Bombyx mori, and then crustacean larva. The last one is periphetus. So most of the questions in this concept asked from the mouth parts. Mouth parts are very important. So this is the mouth parts. Mouth parts are important. The next one is metamorphosis of insects, also important. The next one, apiculture and sericulture. These are the common concepts in the examination. They asked questions in the apiculture and sericulture regularly. The next one, last one, look here, mollusca, Tarsian and Detarsians, and then pale formation in the Echinodermata, Echinoderma larva, and then water vesicle system, that is also called ambulacral system. Okay, this is the important concept in the Echinodermata. So these are the main concepts in the, what is that means, non-car data or invertebrates. To refer these non-car data and invertebrates, so what are the books for, that is called first year intermediate textbooks, and then first sem degree, and then old first year textbooks. So these textbooks are very useful for referring and then knowing the concepts present in the non-car dates. Okay, in the previous examination, according to its weightage is 18 questions, it is nearly to 36 marks. Okay, next concept, car data. In our code, GNCC, G is over, general concept, and then non-car data is over, and the next one is car data. So this is the another one, car data. So what are the books reference for the knowing of depth of the knowledge about the car data? So first one is, look here, first one is inter books. It means the first year intermediate, zoology. The next one, second sem. Second sem in the new degree syllabus, Telugu Academy. The next one, old second year book. Old second year degree Telugu Academy book. So along with PG book. Along with PG books, they are useful for the knowing the depth of the concepts about the CAR data. In the previous examination, the weightage of the CAR data. The weightage of the CAR data, look here, the weightage of the CAR data, 16 questions. 16 questions, it means 32 marks. 32 marks. 16 questions and 32 marks. Look here once again. So in our zoology park, the third animal is CAR data. So the CAR data weightage is 16 marks, and then 16 questions, and the marks are 32 marks. And then what are the reference books? The reference books are the first year intermediate, and then second sem of the degree, and then second year old degree textbook. So these are the main things. Along with the main reference books are, what is that mean, PG books, or otherwise Code Pal series. Okay. So look here. So what are the concepts in the CAR data? So the CAR data, so same like non-CAR data. So know the general characters of the class level, up to class level in the CAR data. General characters of the, what it means, proto CAR data, Euro CAR data. Okay. Like this, all these things are included in the CAR data. After that, the main one is, look here, main one is vertebratory, interventory, and then derivatives, comparative account of the digestive system, respiratory system. Okay, all this circulatory system, all the systems, reproductive system, all this comparative of the all the systems in the proto-CAR data, Euro-CAR data, CAR data, and vertebrata. The next one, pisciculture in India. Pisciculture, aquaculture, and then common edible fishes. So this is the important one in these concepts, common edible fishes. Next one, origin and evolution of the amphibia. Neoteny. Neoteny is the important one in this concept, neoteny. It means in the previous examination, so many questions asked from this concept, that is neoteny. The next one is, look here, important snakes of India. Okay, it is included in the reptiles, important snakes. How you identify the non-poisonous and poisonous snakes according to the body structure, and then according to the scales present on the body. So that is the another one, identification of poisonous and non-poisonous snakes. And then main one is, that is called poison apparatus in the snakes. Poisonous apparatus in the snakes. It is the another main one. The next one is dinosaurs. So what is the largest dinosaur origin in the earth? Okay, on the earth. That is the main one. And what is the herbivorous dinosaurs? Okay, how when the dinosaur origin, and then when the dinosaur extinct. Okay, so this is the another one. Next one, in the aves, flight adaptations and migration in birds. Flight adaptation and migrations in bird, and then archaeopteryx, which is the connecting link between the reptiles and birds. And the next one is poultry diseases. Okay, poultry diseases are common in this concept. The last one is adaptive radiation in the mammals. Dentition in mammals. Okay, 7 concepts included in the, what is that means, CAR data. Each concept carrying 2 to 3 questions. It means the questions weightage is 16 questions. The marks weightage is, what is that means? The marks weightage is 32 marks, and then the reference books are intermediate first year, and then degree second sem, the new one, and then old degree second year textbook, and the next one is PG textbooks are useful for the knowing the depth of the concepts in this unit. That is CAR data. Okay. The next one, cell biology. So this is the cell biology, 4th unit. So what are the books for the refer the cell biology? The books are the intermediate botany. Look here, inter botany, and then old textbook, old degree first aid textbook, old degree first aid textbooks, old degree academy, and the next one, the new one is 3rd semester, the new degree textbook, that is 3rd semester, new degree 3rd sem. So these are the books for referring of cell biology. In the previous examination, the asked questions about cell biology, that is 13 questions. It means 13 questions means 26 marks. 26 marks you can easily gain from the cell biology. So what are the concepts of the cell biology? The concepts of the cell biology, prokaryotic and eukaryotic, and then look here, this is the prokaryotic and then eukaryotic, and then plasma membrane. So plasma membrane, in the previous examination they asked the questions from the plasma membrane. This is the first one, important thing. The next one, so the structure of intracellular organelles, that is very, very important. The functions of the intracellular organelles. What is the function of the mitochondria? What is the function of the lysosomes? And then what is the function of the Golgi complex? Okay. What is the use of the endoplasmic reticulum in the mammals? Okay. All these things are asked in the previous examination. So endoplasmic reticulum. So these are the very, very important. What is the means? The structure of the cell organelles and then function of the cell organelles are very important in the cell biology. Okay, the next one, chromosomes, and then chromosome structures, and then heterochromatin and then euchromatin. These are also very important in the examination point of view. Okay, in the last question paper they asked the lamp brush chromosomes. Lamp brush chromosomes are present in the following animals in the which stage? Okay, all these things are included in the chromosome structure. And then cell division is the another important one, that is cell cycle is important one. Most of the questions came from the cell cycle, and then meiosis also. So this is the another important concept of the cell biology. The next one, recombinant DNA technology. So normally it is in the biotechnology of the intermediate textbooks, and then degree textbooks also, biotechnology. Next one, protein synthesis, genetic code, and then elongation and termination of the genetics. So all these things are important. Okay, this is the important one. And then gene expression is also very, very important. So these are the main important concepts in the cell biology. Okay, to know the total subject of the cell biology, easily you can free reference the PG textbooks also. So the basics of the cell biology, intermediate botany, and then old degree academy, and then new degree 3rd semester book. Okay, they included the cell biology in these textbooks. So these are very useful for our examination session. Okay, the next one, genetics. So genetics is the very, very important one, and then it is difficult for us to know genetics. So reference for the genetics, reference books for the genetics, inter second year, okay, intermediate second year. The next one, it is in the reference book is P.K. Gupta reference books. It is very useful to refer the genetics and then mutations. And then life sciences, CSIR life sciences, also useful for the refer of the concepts in the genetics. Genetics is the most important one, and then it is the scoring subject. It is a scoring subject in the examination, either PGT or JL or DL. Okay. So the genetic concepts are present in the old third year, old degree third year textbook, and the next one new third semester textbooks also contains the genetics concepts. Okay. In the previous examination, the asked questions about the genetics. Look here, 12 questions. 12 questions came from the genetics. 12 questions. 12 questions means 24 marks. 24 marks. 24 marks in the previous examinations conducted by the TSPSC. So this is the most important one, and then the subject, it means scoring subject it is. So what is the components? So mainly Mendel's law of inheritance. This is the laws of the Mendel's. The laws of the Mendel's also seen in the botany textbooks also. Okay, they are also useful for the examination point of view. The next one, gene mapping and then gene methods, and the linkage maps. So linkage and linkage maps. Okay. The next one is recombinance mapping with molecular markers. So it is the important one. Mapping with the molecular markers is the important one. The next one is somatic cell hybrids. This is also important topic in the genetics. The next one, crossing over. It is the another important one, crossing over. So most of the questions came from the meiotic crossing over, otherwise germinal crossing over. The next one, this is the another important thing in the genetics, that is called mutations. Mutations are very, very important in the genetics. Mutations, and then types of mutations, okay, and then causes and detection of mutations. Next one, chromosomal aberrations. So deletions, aneuploid, okay, duplication, all these things are included in the fifth concept. The next one, this is the Down syndrome. It means autosomal abnormalities and then allosomal abnormalities, like Klinefelter syndrome and then Turner syndrome. In the autosomal disorders, that is Down syndrome, Edwards syndrome, other Patau syndrome, Cry-Duchat syndrome. Okay, all these things are seen in these concepts. The next one is human genetics and then human karyotyping, genetic disorders like sickle cell anemia, thalassemia, okay, and then phenylketonuria. All these things are present in this concept. So this is the another important one. What is that means? Sixth one, human genetics. Okay, so this is the important one, genetics. So the reference books are inter second year books. Okay, inter second year botany book is also useful for the referring of the genetics concepts. The next one, P.K. Gupta's books. It is very useful to refer the genetics. And then CSIR, life sciences. It is Arihant. And the next one, old degree third year textbooks and then new degree third semester are useful for the, okay, know the subject depth subject or subject depth of the genetics. Okay. The next one, another concept. Look here, another concept. The another concept is system and cell physiology. System and cell physiology. It is the one of the most important one. Okay. The most scoring units are in the JL's and DL's examination. The first one is invertebrates, and the second one is systems, and then look here, cell physiology. Nearly how many questions means 25 questions. 25 questions came from the systems and cell physiology. So it means 50 marks. 50 marks, systems and cell physiology. So what is the reference books for the systems and cell physiology? So look here, this is the, look here, systems reference books are intermediate second year plus old degree third semester, third, whole degree third, whole degree third, and then whole degree third year textbook, academy, Telugu academy textbook, whole degree third year, and then new semester, new one is that is called fourth semester, new degree. So new textbooks, new Telugu academy book, that is called fourth semester. Okay, it is also useful. What is that means? Life sciences, CSIR, life sciences also useful for the referring of the what is that means system and cell physiology. It is the one of the most important concept in the JLs and DLs syllabus. Okay, it is also gain weightage in the what is that means PGT also, PGT and TGT. Okay, look here. The first concept is blood and circulation, and then blood corpuscles. Next one, hemopoiesis and then plasma function. So blood corpuscles means RBC, WBC, platelets, and then hemopoiesis. Hemopoiesis means formation of blood cells. The next one, plasma function. What is the functions of the blood plasma? The next one, blood groups, and then hemoglobin. What is the hemoglobin? And then hemostasis. Hemostasis means it is the blood clotting. Okay, here the 13 factors are very, very important. The 13 factors are very, very important in the hemostasis. Okay, in the previous examination, so many questions asked from this hemostasis. Hemostasis means clotting of blood. The next one, cardiovascular system. Cardiovascular system means cardiovascular system means what is the neurogenic heart, and then what is the myogenic heart. And the next one, what about cardiac cycle? The cardiac cycle contains mainly 3 stages. Okay, you know that atrial systole, and then ventricular systole and ventricular diastole or common diastole. So cardiac cycle is also important, and then cardiac output also. Next one, respiratory system. Respiratory system. In the respiratory system, mainly transport of respiratory gases and then exchange of gases in the tissues. Transport of respiratory gases and then exchange of gases. Okay. So here chloride shift also important one in this transport of respiratory gases and then exchange of gases. Next one, nervous system. Nervous system, structure of neuron and then types of neurons and then conduction of nerve impulse and synaptic transmission. Okay, this is the another one. These are also very, very important. Neuron, structure of neuron also. Structure of neuron, conduction of nerve impulse and then synaptic transmission. The next one, neurotransmitters also. Acetylcholine, adrenaline, serotonin, okay, gamma aminobutyric acid, GABA. So all these are included in the neurotransmitters. The next one, muscle. In the muscle. So in the muscle, in the previous examination, they asked the mechanism of muscle contraction. So that is called sliding filament theory. Sliding filament theory is the most important one. So questions came from the sliding filament theory. It is the another important thing, that is mechanism of muscle contraction, otherwise sliding filament theory. Okay. The next one, sense organs. Only 2 organs are very, very important. That is called eye and ear. Eye and ear. Okay, what is the structure of eye? What is the layers of the eyeball? Okay, what is the importance of the cornea? What is the importance of the iris? And then what is the importance of the pupil? What is the 2 chambers of the eye? All these things are included in the sense organs. The next one, excretory system. It is the most important another one, excretory system. So these 2 are very important, eye and then ear. Next one, excretory system, structure and function. So mainly these are the nephron and then micturition. Micturition means ejection of urine is the process of micturition. Micturiration under the control of the medulla oblongata. Micturition is activated by the stretchy receptors which are present in the urinary bladder. Okay, it is the main concepts of the excretory system. Okay, this is the another one. The next one, look here. The next one, asthma regulations and then aquatic and then terrestrial. aquatic and terrestrial. Digestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation, and then digestion. So main concepts: digestion is completed in the small intestine, and then absorption also takes place in the small intestine. And the next one, assimilation, and then digestion. In the digestion, rectum acts as a anal canal. Okay. So what is the structure of the large intestine? All these things are included in the digestive system. It is the another most important one. Okay. Asthma regulation also important one, and then digestion system is also important one. Next one, endocrinology and reproduction. Endocrinology and reproduction, both are most important one. Okay, endocrinology, types of endocrine glands. So which hormone is called life-saving hormone, and then which hormone is called thermostatic hormone, and then which hormone is known as pacemaker of endocrine system. Okay, all these things are previous examination questions. Okay, asked in the endocrinology and reproduction. Next one, hormonal regulation of reproduction in mammals. Hormonal regulation. So which hormone regulates the reproduction in the mammals? Okay, normally hypothalamus releases the gonadotropic releasing hormone, and then the gonadotropic releasing hormone activates the, what is that means, adenohypophysis of pituitary gland, and then the pituitary gland releases the follicle stimulating hormone and then luteinizing hormone. Okay, all these are in the, what is that means, hormonal regulation in the reproduction of animals. Outline classification of organic and inorganic components of carbohydrates. Okay, so these are seen in the biomolecules outline. Next one, it is the most important one, that is called glycolysis. Actually, it is studied in the respiration process. So it is included in the systems and cell physiology. That's why it is another most important one. So glycolysis. So previous question paper they asked the glycolysis, and then what is that means, Krebs cycle, and then oxidative phosphorylation, pentose phosphate, gluconeogenesis. Gluconeogenesis is another one. Gluconeogenesis is also important one. Gluconeogenesis means the non-carbohydrate substances are converted into carbohydrates. Okay, that is called gluconeogenesis. Okay, all these are important ones. So the major role performs the JL and DL syllabus, that is non-car data and then car data, and then what is that means, systems. So these plays a major role in the scoring of the marks in the examination session. Another important one, that is called evaluation. Reference books for evaluation to know the subject depth of the evaluation. Look here, second year intermediate. The next one, degree second year and third year, old degree, second year and then third year, and then new one is third sem, and then PG books also useful for the reference of what is that means, evaluation. So evaluation is the another important one. Evaluation, in the previous examination the asked question from the evaluation is, that is 15 questions. 15 questions means 30 marks. 30 marks you can easily gain to know the depth of the subject of evaluation. So what are the concepts of evaluation? Look here, the concepts of evaluation: origin of life, and then theories and evidences of the organic evolution and modern synthetic theory. Theories, cosmozoic theory, okay, theory of creations, and then Lamarckism, Darwinism, Neo-Lamarckism. So all these things are theories of the evolution. So the theories of the evolutions are very important in the examination point of view. Next one, population genetics, second concept. This is also important one. So mainly Hardy-Weinberg law is very important in the theories of, it means population genetics. Hardy-Weinberg law. and then gene pool, gene frequency also important. The next one, isolation and speciation. Isolation and speciation, this is the another important one, isolation and speciation. Next one, evolution of man is most important one, evolution of man. Dryopithecus, Ramapithecus, Australopithecus, Homo habilis, okay, all these are included in the evolution of man. So this is also very, very important. The next one, zoogeographical realms of the world. Okay, also important one is, what is the golden age of fishes? What is the golden age of the reptiles? Previous examination they asked the golden age of reptiles. Okay, golden age of reptiles, golden age of fishes, and then golden age of mammals, and then golden age of birds. Okay, all these things are included in the zoogeography. And the next one, what is the eras? Paleozoic era, Mesozoic era, now itself Cenozoic era. Okay, these are the eras also included in the evolution. It is the most scoring topic, that is called evolution. Okay, the reference books are, look here once again, the second year intermediate textbook, zoology, and then old degree textbooks, and second year and third year, and then new degree third semester, and then PG books also useful for the knowing the depth of the evolution to get easily marks from the examination point of view. Okay, the next one, another one, look here. This is the development biology. Okay, development biology, it is the new one for the most of the people, development biology. So development biology plays a major role in the scoring. Look here, it is also 12 questions came from the development biology. 12 questions. 12 questions means 24 marks. 24 marks. Development biology. So development biology, in the development biology, the reference books are inter second year zoology, inter second year zoology. Okay, next one, degree second year, old, degree second year, and then new fourth sem. Okay, these are the reference books for the knowing the depth of the subject of development biology. So what are the concepts? Look here, what are the concepts? That is gametogenesis. Okay, gametogenesis containing two stages, that is called spermatogenesis and then oogenesis. This is the important concepts. The next one, fertilization. In the fertilization, most important one is cleavage. What is meant by cleavage? Okay, now what is the cleavage patterns, and then what is the types of cleavages in the animals? Okay, this is the another important one. Next one, formation of germ layers, also important one. Formation of germ layers, and then parthenogenesis. Parthenogenesis can seen in the honeybees, Archinotochus parthenogenesis, honeybees. Okay, this is the most important one. Next one, formation and function of the fetal membranes. Formation and function of the fetal membrane. So this is the another important one, chorion, amnion, okay, placenta, all these things. And the next one, types of placenta is the most important one. Okay, each in the previous examination, so many questions asked from this topic, that is called types of placenta. The next one, development of frog and chick, also important concept in the development biology. In the development biology, only 5 concepts are included in the development biology. The 5 concepts carries, each concept carries nearly 1 to 2 questions. Okay, so you can easily get the, what is that means? 24 marks. It means 12 questions. 12 questions is equal to 24 marks. It is the most important another topic in the JL and DL syllabus of the zoology. Okay, the next one, look here, the next one, histology. Histology, it is the single concept unit. This is histology. So reference for the histology, look here, reference for the histology, mainly, look here, mainly the cell biology books, and then inter second year, and the next one, new degree textbooks. Okay, now second and third sem are useful for the referring of histology. Okay, in the histology, the previous questions are 6 questions. 6 questions is equal to 12 marks in the previous question paper. So look here, what is the concept? Only single concept, histology of mammalian tissue and then organs, epithelial tissue, connective tissue, bone, cartilage. And the next one, skin, stomach, intestine, liver, pancreas, and then testes and ovaries. So all these are included in the systems also. So we learn more about in the systems. That's why it is the easiest concept of our syllabus, that is called histology. Okay, in the previous examination, they asked 6 questions from this concept. Okay, the next concept is ecology. Ecology is the most important one. Most important one. So ecology. So what is the reference books? Ecology reference books. Inter first year, zoology. The next one, another one, look here, degree, old degree, third year textbook, and then new fourth sem. Okay, PG books also useful for the knowing the depth of the subject of ecology. So what are the concepts? Look here, concepts of ecosystem, and then it is the most important one, that is called biogeochemical cycle. Okay, carbon cycle, nitrogen cycle, phosphorus cycle. Okay, this is the important one. Next one, influences of environmental factors of animals. Okay, so food chains are important one, and then food web and trophic levels. Okay, each animal presenting chain is called a trophic. Okay, trophic levels are also important. Next one, animal association, that is neutralism, mutualism, symbiosis, commensalism, parasitism, okay, amensalism. All these things are included in the animals association. This is the another important one. Okay, commensalism, amensalism is the most important concepts. They are new concepts in the ecology. Next one, ecological success. Environmental pollution, this is the another important one, environmental pollution. Next one, wildlife in India, conservation, and then it is the most important one. Okay, that is called Chipko movement. Who is the leader of Chipko movement? Okay, previous examination, the 2009, they asked who is the leader of Chipko movement. Next one, biodiversity. This is also important one, biodiversity. Next one, hotspots of India, also important one. So look here. So how many questions came from the ecology? Nearly, look here, 15 questions came from ecology. That is 30 marks. 30 marks. Nowadays, it is most important topic in the examination of point of view, group 1, group 2. Okay, in our JL syllabus and the DL syllabus, it is the important one. Okay, next one, the last one, last one, look here, that is immunology. So, immunology, what is the reference books for immunology? Inter second year, and then degree, new semester, 6th semester. It is the selective optional subject in the 6th semester, immunology. And then PG books also useful for the knowing the depth of the immunology. It is another most important one. Look here, in the previous examination, the asking questions are 10 questions. Okay, 10 questions means 20 marks. So look here, the concepts are mainly 6 concepts. Cells of the immune system, first body line of protection, second body line of protection, natural killer cells. Okay, all these are included in the cells of the immune system. This is the important one. Next to lymphoid cells and mononuclear cells, okay, mast cells. Okay, all these are the part of the cells of immune system. Next one, organs of the immune system. Primary organs and then secondary lymphoid organs. Look here, primary and then secondary. Primary organs and then secondary lymphoid organs. Primary organs are useful for the formation of the immune cells, and then secondary lymphoid organs are useful for the maturation of the immune cells. Okay, this is the main one. Lymphatic system. Okay, the lymphatic system is the another important one. Okay, the lymphatic system contains lymph capillaries, lymph vessels, lymph ducts, and then lymph organs. Okay, and the lymph nodes. Okay, 5 concepts are included in the lymphatic system. It is another important one. Okay, next one, antigens and antibodies. Antigens also important one. These concepts are, and then humoral immunity, it is also important one. Immunoglobulins, IG, immunoglobulin classes, IG classes, mainly 5 antibodies are present: IgA, IgD, IgG, IgM, IgE. Okay, next one, innate immunity, and then anatomical balance, cell mediated immunity. It is the another most important one. So this is the totally dry and important topic that is called immunology. Immunology newly introduced only in the second year intermediate. Okay, immune system. So the immune system is most important for the health of the human beings. Okay, in the previous examination, asked questions are 10 questions. The carrying marks are 20 marks. Okay, this is the important one. So okay, totally this is the zoology syllabus. In the zoology park, okay, in the zoology park, 11 animals. Okay, we know what are the 11 animals, what is the weightage of 11 animals, and then what is the importance of the 11 animals, and then which animal carries most role in the examination, and then which animal carries most important role for the getting of job, JL or DL. Okay, these are the main concepts in the zoology syllabus. So first of all, please collect the books for knowing the subject of the zoology. Okay, after that you start your, what is that means? You start your preparation. So the Ramaya Coaching Center is always with you for your success. Okay, thank you so much.
తెలంగాణ ప్రభుత్వం విడుదల చేసిన 2022 టెట్ ఫలితాలలో రామయ్య కాంపిటేటివ్ కోచింగ్ సెంటర్ ప్రభంజనం. టెట్ పేపర్ 1లో 133 మార్కులతో స్టేట్ ఫస్ట్ ర్యాంక్ సాధించిన జె అంజని. టెట్ పేపర్ 2 మ్యాథ్స్ సైన్స్ విభాగంలో 129 మార్కులు, 127 మార్కులతో స్టేట్ టాప్ ర్యాంకులు సాధించిన జె అంజని ఎన్ సరిత. టెట్ పేపర్ 2 సోషల్ స్టడీస్ విభాగంలో 122 మార్కులతో స్టేట్ టాప్ ర్యాంక్ సాధించిన ఏ మమత. మరియు అన్ని పేపర్లలో 90% ఉత్తీర్ణత సాధించిన ఏకైక సంస్థ రామయ్య కాంపిటేటివ్ కోచింగ్ సెంటర్. 2017-18 డిఎస్సి ఎస్జిటిలో స్టేట్ ఫస్ట్ ర్యాంక్ సాధించిన మహేష్. స్టేట్ టాప్ 10 ర్యాంకులతో పాటు అత్యధిక ఉద్యోగాలు సాధించిన ఏకైక సంస్థ రామయ్య కాంపిటేటివ్ కోచింగ్ సెంటర్. మరియు గురుకుల టీచర్స్లో టీజీటీ మ్యాథ్స్ స్టేట్ ఫస్ట్ ర్యాంక్ స్రవంతి, టీజీటీ బయో సైన్స్ స్టేట్ ఫస్ట్ ర్యాంక్ సుధా, టీజీటీ సోషల్ స్టేట్ ఫస్ట్ ర్యాంక్ బి శ్రీధర్, టీజీటీ సోషల్ స్టేట్ సెకండ్ ర్యాంక్ రాజేందర్ రెడ్డి, టీజీటీ తెలుగు స్టేట్ ఫస్ట్ ర్యాంక్ అంజన్ కుమార్, ఫిజికల్ డైరెక్టర్ స్టేట్ ఫస్ట్ ర్యాంక్ రాజ్యలక్ష్మి, ఫిజికల్ డైరెక్టర్ స్టేట్ సెకండ్ ర్యాంక్ దివ్య, టీజీటీ ఫిజికల్ సైన్స్ స్టేట్ థర్డ్ ర్యాంక్ శ్రీలక్ష్మి, పీజీటీ ఫిజికల్ సైన్స్ స్టేట్ థర్డ్ ర్యాంక్ మురళి, పీజీటీ ఇంగ్లీష్ స్టేట్ థర్డ్ ర్యాంక్ యాదగిరి. 2017-18 డిఎస్సి గురుకుల టీచర్స్లలో 70 నుండి 80% ఉద్యోగాలు సాధించిన ఏకైక సంస్థ రామయ్య కాంపిటేటివ్ కోచింగ్ సెంటర్. డిఎస్సి గురుకుల టీచర్స్ మరియు గ్రూప్స్ ఎస్ఐ కానిస్టేబుల్స్ కోచింగ్ కొరకు డైరెక్టర్ సిరికొండ లక్ష్మీనారాయణ గారి సారథ్యంలో అత్యుత్తమమైన అధ్యాపక బృందంచే కొత్త బ్యాచ్లు ప్రారంభమైనవి. వివరాలకు సంప్రదించండి 9246208422, 8885555202, 885859 800895440 800895448 8520844463.